After watching our restoration video, the mining boss from Zhejiang got fired up with excitement. Coincidentally, he had a vehicle that has merely run 540,000 kilometers, a Land Cruiser that has just finished its break-in period. He decided to bring this vehicle to undergo a full restoration. We will definitely live up to the boss's trust. The garage immediately began inspecting the engine. Right now it shakes. The suspension system beneath the chassis is almost completely worn out, along with small accumulated issues from over 10 years. This time we will solve everything once and for all for our fans to see, bringing the vehicle back to its peak condition. Separate the body from the frame. The undercarriage is full of mud, and the chassis is covered with it too. No wonder it consumes up to 20 liters of fuel. Even the frame bushings were installed incorrectly. Position number. 3 was placed in position number 4. Who on earth did this? First, wash off all the mud and dirt. Mark the engine. The engine mounts are completely worn out. No wonder it keeps vibrating. Separate the gearbox and start removing the engine. It has run 500,000 kilometers without any oil leakage at all. Only the center radiator has a slight coolant leak. The inside of the engine is also in very good maintenance. Spotlessly clean, not dirty at all. The cylinder head also doesn't have much carbon buildup. Can you believe this is an engine that has run 540,000 kilometers? Did this guy only fill it with 98 octane fuel or what? The bearing shells also have no issues. It's just that the piston rings were stuck, causing oil consumption. You can say it's damaged, but you can't say it's weak. Ultrasonic cleaning, disassemble the undercarriage for refurbishment. The undercarriage has been completely disassembled, and everything will be refurbished like new. Spray the first anti-rust paint layer, then spray the diamond protective coating, followed by high-temperature baking. The bolts are also sandblasted to remove rust. Before and after the refurbishment. The engine is ready and has come out of the workshop. All the preparations are complete. Let's start assembling the engine. Restore the data and recover the power to be like a nearly new vehicle. Engine assembly completed. Continue with the refurbishment of the body. Wash out the mud and dirt inside the vehicle. Begin a full cleaning. After cleaning, install the sound insulation. Continue sanding again to ensure the paint surface is smooth. The stressed areas must be sanded thoroughly before spraying the color paint. Spray the pearl coating. It will make the car shine brilliantly. The engine is running perfectly. Performance is strong again. Remove all the useless wiring. The electrical system has been reset and is back to normal. Now comes the stress relief segment again. If you think it's good, remember to give a like. Polishing of the entire vehicle is finished. Adjust the steering alignment and release the tension of the shock-absorbing rubber bushings. Restore everything to the standard values. This marks the end of the refurbishment. Wish this Land Cruiser will always accompany our fan. Let's take a look at the final result together. The total cost of restoring the vehicle was nearly $10,000. A fan from Ningxia, after watching our restoration video, turned and looked at his old companion, which has already run 770,000 kilometers. After many years of high-intensity work, now it can no longer keep going. Therefore, he decided to spend a large amount of money to save his old veteran. Low-quality engine oil caused the engine to be full of sludge. The brakes screeched. The chassis was rusty. There was no comfort left at all, and the interior was severely worn out. This time, we will fix everything once and for all. We will strip out the entire interior. Separate the body from the frame. The owner is a very kind man. He brought us all the local specialties he had saved up over 20 years. The original frame has already rusted, so we dismantle the chassis for refurbishment. The dismantling of the chassis is complete. Next, all the components and bolts will be refurbished. Sandblasting will be used to remove rust. This time we are using a completely new anti-rust technology. Begin powder electrostatic coating. Anyone understand this? Explain it for everyone. Some components, after being powder coated, baked at 400 degrees Celsius. The effect after baking is complete. Inside the frame, all the parts have been fully prepared. Anything that needs replacing is replaced. Not a single bolt is left out. Let's assemble it together. Replace the rear wheel bearing that was making noise. The water filter, which was damaged, has been replaced with a new one. Replace the oil seal. Chassis assembly after refurbishment is complete. Replace the fuel pump. The old car's weak acceleration is largely due to the fuel pump. This type of fuel pump is very dirty. Engine disassembly is complete. Fry it in the pot until golden. Begin a detailed engine overhaul and tuning. Each step will be demonstrated meticulously. After watching, you could also assemble the engine yourself. Have you learned it after watching everyone? If you don't understand, watch it over and over. With our video, you'll be able to do it. Carefully sand the entire surface of the car's paint. The entire car is complete. After 2 months of work, everything is finished. Let's take a look at the Land Cruiser result, a version similar to the President's. The total cost was $20,000.